Hello everyone. Welcome back. Some more Elden Ring. We left off at the entrance to the something Tombsword Catacombs. I am watching a work matter at the moment, so oh god. Okay. Pause. At some point we'll see. We'll see. Oh, and we have one of these things. I have a key, but can y'all come through there from the other opposite direction? No. Always got to make sure that A, I am actually recording, and B, that my mic is working. Oh, hey. Okay, these skeletons are like a little bit bigger. Also, is that like really loud? Alright. I'll do that automatically. So today is, March 3rd? March 3rd. Okay. The day after the previous recording. Don't get too much time to record, you know? But I make time where I can. Usually like right after work. Is a they both have bows. See if we can usually like right after work is a pretty good time. Got like a couple hours before I have more engagement. Love this weapon. Yeah, hopefully everyone's doing good. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I like how, you know, when I first started this series, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna really record it for YouTube. I might just sort of record because I want to, and then also just happen to upload it to YouTube. But hard not to talk to a theoretical and hypothetical audience. Kind of makes it even just a little more fun for myself. I definitely don't feel as aware of things right now because I'm looking at my phone. That sounds like a skeleton ball or something, or a flamethrower. Yeah. Gotta aim down as far as you can with that. I have a feeling that thing can, one day that one of those things is gonna raise back up. All right. I mean, what'd I say? I do realize that there's an item there. But I'm up here now. I might as well do something about it. I know yesterday, I think it was yesterday, spent a lot of time talking about my game and the engine and all that kind of stuff. I would definitely say that I do enjoy talking about it. Just because talking out loud like helps you sort of think, makes you like realize things. Okay. I'm never gonna not forget that. I will sometimes not forget it, but I will always sometimes forget it. If that makes sense. Alright, so we got the door. We've gotten through this area relatively painlessly. Just standing on top of it, we'll lower it. Nice. Human bone shard. Wait a minute. Was ist das? I thought it would be a crafting material found by hunting those who live in death. Lamentably brittle, it crumbles at the lightest caress. Lamentably brittle. Thank you. A lot of we're just gonna oh god, did I we don't gotta come back. We just leave. I don't think there's anything else here anyway, except that the door. Which I don't think we've done a very good job of marking all of those, unfortunately. Should right here. Put a, what did I put there? A chest, I think. For the other one. I have a tower there. Maybe it was a tower. I don't remember. A tower. remember it not being terribly meaningful, and the tower doesn't seem very meaningful, so. What's going on? I may need to... Give me a sec. I kind of almost, obviously can't really go into details, I kind of almost feel like this is a thing that isn't really intended for me. Yeah, I'm not, I mean, it doesn't do anything. I don't understand these spells that never do anything. They really need to... I don't understand what that spell does different than other spells. It's potentially very high poise damage. I did poise that guy pretty hard, but... What do we got? Kellyman? Cemetery. Uh-oh. Jesus, mother. Jesus Christ. That's gonna go off. Oh. Lutel the Headless. Nice. Straightforward. I think that really just kind of shows you how I'm not really sure if these are intended to be hard even. Like they don't even feel like they're supposed to be hard. I know I'm also relatively over leveled for this area. Everything here has been pretty easy. I don't think it's supposed to be pretty easy. Everything at least. But pretty much all of the stuff that I've done has been easy. Except the castle itself, not so much, and then obviously the boss. I forget the boss's name at this point. So we are gonna want to go there. Over there, but I'm gonna explore this sort of upper plateau first. I do like how, at the very least, co-op materials are super easy to come by. And I am relatively certain that they respawn as well. I don't know if there's any way up from there once you go down. Probably not. Okay, that's an area that I haven't really been to yet. Everything down there. We'll get there. For sure, don't worry about that. Yeah, yeah. One of my coworkers is handling the issue. Which makes sense. It's not an area that I'm particularly well versed in. I'm confident in my ability to. Basically, there's an issue that a customer pointed out to us that we're pretty sure isn't our problem, but my manager just wanted to make sure that it wasn't our problem. I'm sorry, I just wanted to check this out. I don't know if that guy's intended to be a boss or... Actually... If he comes close, I'm gonna try to leap on him. Crazy, man. Yeah, my manager was just wanted to double check that it wasn't our fault. And again, I can look into it. Oh, never mind. People are saying my name. Oh dear. Alright, I think I'm just gonna pause there. I'll be back in a little while. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Apparently my expertise was needed. I was able to at least identify the issue. I'm not gonna do any fixing until Monday. But feels good, man. Yeah, so right now we're kind of just getting a lay of the land on this upper section here. I think I butted. Okay. So if you don't know what I do, okay. He's an enemy. And you are... Oh, one of these things. Weird. Sliver of meat. What a weird frickin' thing. But yeah, so professionally I am a programmer, software engineer, whatever you might say. I basically do development for an insurance company. Technically not actually under the insurance company. We're sort of just like a third party vendor, but basically make specific software for a specific insurance company, health insurance. Yeah, that's nothing like super. Nothing like super crazy, but it's good work. It's good work, and we used a lot of Java, so that's how I. Okay, yeah, I could just. You guys are slippery, you know. Try to get this. Yeah, it's good work. It's where I learned all my Java, and it's ultimately, you know, why my engine is all done. Look at this these again. Jesus Christ, it's just like lingering there. Hate that. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Oh, we should try to summon that that other one. Let's see. I don't really use. Alright, I guess we're summoning these guys. Why not? This, I'm getting like really big, okay. Yeah, like basically, ow. Naturally, we will use a lot of magic. Naturally, we will die from using a lot of magic. Okay. Dude, they love their delayed, They love their delayed, attacks in this game. They utilize that a lot. Opaline Bubble Tier and a Crimson Burst Crystal Tier. Love the open world bosses. Let's see what that was. Sorry. Steadily restores HP for a time in mixed physique. Okay. And we got this one. Significantly negates damage. Crystal Tier formed slowly over the ages where the Erdtree's bounty falls to the ground. Can be mixed in the Flask of Wonders physique. Provides significant damage negation. However, this effect only occurs once and will expire after a certain duration. Interesting. Give to the blind mate. Yeah, I think that's done, unfortunately. And I think we're done here. I think we can go explore the lower parts here. Yeah, I didn't think the work issue was originally. Alright, excuse me. Was originally for me because I didn't even know what it was about. Even coworker was like, "Hey, we got this issue. We should maybe do something about it." And I was like, "That doesn't sound like something I know anything about." So probably for my other coworker. But apparently I was sent an email regarding it, which I check my email on average half a time a day. Oh, there's a guy here. Mausoleum prowls, cradling the soulless demigod. Let's level up. We need some more int. Okay, and I guess we can start working our way down then. This episode has felt really long, but that's just because I have to keep leaving for things. Oh, hi, Wolf. So one of the things I've been obviously reading a lot about, well, not obviously reading, but the topic is, of course, topical, you might say. But there's been a lot of talks of, you know, basically the difficulty of Elden Ring, and I guess Souls games in general. And the only reason I could think it comes up, I mean, obviously Elden Ring is, it makes sense for a couple of reasons, right? Elden Ring is a very high-profile game. So naturally, it's going to garner a lot more attention. I'm sure these same conversations happen with previous Souls titles as well. But I think it also is another thing, another boss. I do apologize for all of the nasal interaction. It's very... Oh, hi. But you just don't care. I like your weapon, though. Cool weapon. Cage trousers. Cage. And I always love going through the discussions on those because they're always, people are very passionate either way. Winged Scythe. Yeah, I assumed it was a faith. Sacred Scythe, resembling a Sacred scythe resembling a pair of white wings. Deals holy damage. According to pagan belief, white-winged maidens are said to be death's gentle envoys. Jump and imbue the wing blade of the armament with light. Then deliver a slashing attack on the enemy. The white wings impede recovery actions using a flask of tears. Ah, PvP weapon. I'll take. I don't know if anyone else uses flasks. I haven't noticed. Jesus Christ. Of course, I'm trying to... Heard some... Thought I heard tinkling. I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah. No, don't leave. Divine fortification. It's fine. Oh, do we need one of these to unlock it? Weeping Evergoal. Enter Evergoal. The Imp's seal is in effect. I mean, we gotta do it, right? We can't not do it. Let's check out this boss. Dodge. Ew. I accidentally dodged that. He actually does dodge. Oh, okay. I thought that was, Hey, you can do that, by the way. Oh. Cool fight. Yeah, so, you know, obviously people have been talking a lot about easy mode. Like basically the difficulty of the games, due to a combination of the high-profile nature of the game, as well as the oh, look at them, they're so cute. As well as just the different nature, the open world nature. Open world games tend to be more, or have been made to be, not tend to be. I guess tend to be too, as a practical matter. tend to be more, you love doing that, don't you? Try to get behind her. Can't just spam the same attack. Big Frida. God dang it. Dang it. Oh yeah, dodge that, mate. Dang! I tried to just like burst her down. But it's always kind of interesting, you know, the posts that revolve around that sort of discussion. Just sort of ends up in these weird areas. And like I said, people are very passionate about when they're talking, and you know, there's like somewhat good points on both sides. I can't really think of any right now. I'm very focused on this boss right now. So. It is a topic that I think is at least interesting to discuss a little bit. Did you not? Nice. Magic, baby. Radagon's Scar Seal. Oh, bye. Yeah, so let me think about some of these points. So there's a couple of interesting points that people make. So one of them is, read this Radagon Scar, so yeah, I kind of figured. Raises attributes, but also increases damage taken. By how much does it raise attributes? +2 Vigor, +3 Endurance, +3 Strength, +3 Dex. And yeah, increases defense, but lowers damage negation by I assume the defense increase is from the levels, potentially. But I assume that's offset by the damage taken increase, which is, you know, basically about 7% across the board. 7% increased damage from all sources. For an extra, look at that health increase. That's like almost an 100 HP increase. So yeah, there's so one of the points brought up is the idea of accessibility. So you know, there's two facets of accessibility. There's accessibility for, you know, just in a general sense, hey, this thing is more accessible. It's easier for people to get into. It's easier for people to play. Oh, there's a thing over here. For basically, you know, people that either can't or don't really want to, or get turned off, I guess. So I guess that kind of accessibility is more from like an emotional perspective. Right? You have like emotional accessibility. How much is someone willing to put in? And I think it's also like simply people of low skill level, right? There's gonna be some people with certain dispositions who also have a low skill level, and that due to that combination would have trouble getting into a game like this. And then you also have like physical accessibility, you know, for people with physical disabilities, whether it be mental or, you know, actually physical. And a lot of people say, hey, there should be an I meant to do my class here. Hey, there should be an easy mode to let these people experience the game as well. Nice. Another sacred tier. So accessibility is certainly interesting. I think that's a, like, noble a little bit to, you know, want to make your game in such a way that a lot of people can play it. Oh, there it is, the tower. Finally, I can return to our home bathed in rays of gold. Yeah, let's go down there. I don't know if there's going to be like an obvious place to I don't think poison's that bad in this game. Excuse me? You are? take a lot of damage. Hello. Oh no. Okay. Then you have people, you know, on the other side basically saying that, like, hey, I forgot where I was going with that. Oh yeah, the game is meant. That's the word they say. That's the wording they use. Is, hey, the game is meant for this difficulty, right? Like, that's the point of the game. And then of course you have all of the riffraff. You know, there's a lot of people who are just like, oh, the Dark Souls games actually aren't that hard. You are an NPC. Ambush shard? This isn't...
It will do no good, I swear it.
Is this the girl?
And yet you persist. You frothing degenerates.
Can I release her? I release you from my service. Go now and die in whatever way seems best. I don't do a good impression, so I didn't even try. Let's see what this thing was. Strikes from behind with projectile fired from distance. One of the night sorceries of Celia, town of sorcery. Launches a projectile from a distance removed from the caster so as to strike the enemy from behind. Yeah, obviously you have the riffraff, you know, telling people like, oh, you know, just get good or whatever. I don't think that's terribly helpful. I think there's this, maybe not the sentiment. The sentiment behind that particular phrase, I don't think is terribly helpful. But I think the idea is potentially helpful. I mean, from a practical standpoint, right? You know, anyone who's played these games will know that, you know, once you learn the game, it's straightforward. I won't say it's easy, because I don't think the Souls games are easy. I think I've been guilty of that by saying, oh yeah, you know, the Souls games are easy. They're actually not that hard. I think that's potentially on the elitist side of of things that you can say. And it probably just kind of makes you sound like a dick. So I don't think it's potentially helpful. Oh, it's easy. Just do it. Yeah, why are you poor? Just get money. It's easy. You know? Bill Gates has money.
Well,
Another merchant.
it's been an age since I've seen a customer. How can I
Customer?
help here at the end of the earth?
What do you have for me? I think I already have one of those. I should probably grab one. Oh! There's also this. Walking Mausoleum. Yes, I will purchase that. There's also this Zweihander here. So don't forget about that. Oh, used to duplicate Ashes of War. Empty Ashes of War, devoid of any memories of battle, unable to apply any kind of affinity in their current state, but can be used by smithing master Hugh of the Round Table Hold to recreate other ashes. Thus does the copy pass into becoming the genuine article. You will buy all 3 of those. And there's a bunch of things here too. Okay, we will mark that with a walking man icon. And I think I did buy the note, right? To stop the mausoleum stride, you'll need to clean up around its feet first. Yeah. I can do that. I can do that. Is there anything else? There's potentially some stuff up here. I kind of want to explore everything around here first. There was some stuff on the beach, potentially. I'll go take a peek-see at least. There's a lot of enemies, at least. So that being said, you know, all those sorts of discussions where people argue, you know, this should be more accessible, this should be this, or should be that. I think at the end of the day, there's a couple things. Right? I think there's a lot of takeaways, actually. I'm sitting here thinking, like, actually, you know, this is a takeaway, this is a takeaway. I think the main takeaway regarding the game itself is I should really see how far you can go here. There seems to be maybe a bit of a outstretch here. Can't imagine all these guys are out here for nothing, right? Takeaway 1, I think, is the game developers should be able to make the game that they want. I think what they should do is make a game that they want to make. Right? If you don't like what that particular game has to offer, just don't buy it. Or try it for 2 hours and refund it, or whatever. I don't think game developers are obligated, or should be obligated. And, you know, not by any sort of, like, legal authority, but from a, you know, social authority. You know, the court of public opinion. I don't think it's really right for saying that, oh, developers should make things accessible or, you know, that kind of thing. I think it's nice if it happens. Obviously, it's good that people can, that there are games out there for everyone. But I don't think every game has to be that. You know, I'm not sitting here shaking my hand at, you know, something like Getting Over It. And saying, oh, this game's too hard, you know, it should be accessible to people. Like, well, I mean, that's the game. If you don't like it, don't play it. Don't buy it and don't play it. I think number 2 is, takeaway number 2 is let people play what they want and how they want. You know? And don't let the existence of other of other ways to play get in the way of your way to play. And there's so many things. Like, so many things are coming to my head with, you know, that sentiment. I mean, even in Souls, right? You have the people who, it's, you know, there are jokes in communities around, you know, using decks or using magic or whatever. And I think a good joke is healthy. Right. But there are some people that are unironic about it. You know? And that's when it's like, alright, come on. Come on. The way that Jim over there is playing has zero impact on the way that you want to play. You know, just have fun. It's kind of the point, right? Force it. Yeah, even like in the game, but you know, outside of the game, Risk of Rain is coming onto my brain again, and I realized that I hadn't talked about that yet. But you know, there's multiple difficulties in Risk of Rain, right? There's 3 of them. If you don't know Risk of Rain, it's basically like a third-person action, like horde-based. I don't know what other words to use. Horde-based roguelite. Oi! I want that. It's a good game. Definitely check it out. I'll probably talk about it more because the DLC for it just came out recently, like a couple days ago. But yeah, there's 3 difficulties, right? There's basically easy, medium, hard. And, you know, that. Oh, there's a fucking. The community, I'd say, is generally pretty good about not, you know, not ragging on people for playing certain difficulties, right? And I think all the difficulties really have their place. You know, it's one of those games where if you want to turn your brain off and just fucking kill stuff, you just play on the easiest difficulty and just go to town. You know? Although if you want an actual challenge, put it on the hardest. And they even have all these modifiers too, which some of them can make the game significantly easier. And you can do all the unlocks, like, on the easiest difficulty with all the modifiers. They let you do it. It's great. They don't, the devs don't, you know, basically force you to play a certain way to get your enjoyment out of the game, and I think that's really awesome. But again, that's the game they wanted to make. I don't want to lose sight of that. But all that to be said is that, you know, the way if Jim plays on easy, that doesn't really affect you playing on hard. And that is also to say that, Is that all that's there for? Should have done the guard counter. Like there is a slight, like, you know, like for me, difficulty in Souls game. If they wanted to put an easy mode in this game, it doesn't really matter to me. I don't care. It doesn't affect how I'm gonna play. Especially since I'm playing on easy mode anyway. Excuse me. The lock-on is quite something. Whoa! What is happening? Okay. Unfair. Oh, son of a. Nice. Woo. Now you could argue, you know, from a practical matter, that, oh, you know, maybe they balance things around, like, easy mode. And that is going to affect things, how things are in the mode that I want to play. Or at least with Souls in particular. Souls in particular, I think Miyazaki, the director, has always said that he likes Souls to be a, you know, community shared experience. Of course, I fly in the face of that, and I'm sure a lot of other people do, just doing solo the first time through. But even then, you know, it kind of holds, right? Where he wants people to, like, have an experience in the game and be able to go talk to other people about it and be like, oh yeah, you know, they can have that same experience. So I don't think Miyazaki himself would ever want difficulties just because of that. Because, you know, when you have a boss like Godric, who took me an hour to beat, I've heard some people taking much longer than that. Okay, so I assume we want to, clear out all these guys. Plan. Heyo. Really want to parry this guy. Nice. One day. Come on. I don't have a parry shield. Son of a... There we go. I feel like I had much better thoughts on the whole, you know, easy mode thing earlier, but... Oh, maybe that's what he's talking about. Gotta clean up his feetsies. Good there, bud. Oh, don't be angry. I cleaned his little feetsies. His error. Oh, with the remembrance duplication, you can duplicate remembrances you previously acquired. Interesting. Okay, so this is gonna be very important for 100%. There. Okay. There's gonna be multiple of these things. I don't know if we're gonna have to do that every time. Oh, oops. Alright, I guess we can just mark this as diamond. Alright, yeah, I have no reason to duplicate any remembrances at the moment, so... Good to know that you can attack it. I can't believe I just thought of that. I think that's basically this whole area, right? I think so. Oh, I did want to explore whatever this thing was. Let's go do that. Yeah, I really did feel like I had more to say on the easy mode thing, but remember, they don't. I really, really don't. I was thinking about it a lot earlier. I just always find those conversations so interesting. Everyone's so passionate for some reason. So, did I come down here before? I think I have. Now I'm glad I came. Morn Tunnel. We know what we're doing next episode. I don't think I didn't see that or that. Grab this first. Come on, bud. Ah, my cat. Alright. I'm gonna drop this here and I will pick it up right after. Y'all have a good one.